One sound idea is all that one needs to achieve success. Be definite in everything you do and never leave unfinished thoughts in the mind. Form the habit of reaching definite decisions on all subjects. The world does not pay men for that which they know. It pays them for what they do or induce others to do. Those who reach decisions promptly and definitely know what they want and generally get it. Before success comes in any man's life, he is sure to meet with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. Find out what you really love to do, and then find a way to make a good living doing it. Weak desires bring weak results, just as a small amount of fire makes a small amount of heat. It isn't defeat, but rather your mental attitude toward it that whips you. Failure is not a disgrace if you have sincerely done your best. Your true age is determined by your mental attitude, not the years you have lived. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. Life has no bargains. Everything that you get that's worthy of having has a price upon it. The golden rule means we should do unto others as we would wish them to do unto us if our positions were reversed. Building alibis is a deeply rooted habit. If a man repeats a lie over and over, he will eventually accept the lie as the truth. Moreover, he will believe it to be the truth. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. It is always safe to talk about others as long as you speak of their good qualities. One of the strange things about human beings is that they value only that which has a price. All achievements, all earned riches have their beginning in an idea. Failure comes to those who indifferently allow themselves to become failure conscious. Leadership calls for power, and power calls for cooperation. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. If the thing you wish to do is right, and you believe in it, go ahead and do it. Put your dream across, and never mind what they say if you meet with temporary defeat, for they, perhaps, do not know that every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. Success comes to those who become success conscious. Enthusiasm is the steam that drives the engine. Ideas are intangible forces, but they have more power than the physical brains that give birth to them. No man is a success in business unless he loves his work. If the first plan you adopt does not work successfully, replace it with a new plan. If this new plan fails to work, replace it in turn with still another, and so on until you find a plan which does work. Genuine wisdom is usually conspicuous through modesty and silence. Wishes will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning definite ways and means to acquire riches, and backing those plans with persistence which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. Disappointment over love affairs generally has the effect of driving men to drink and women to ruin, and this because most people never learn the art of transmuting their strongest emotions into dreams of a constructive nature. It is one of the strangest anomalies of life that the absence of fear, and not formal education or brilliance of mind, is the major cause of individual success. Fear, the worst of all enemies, can be effectively cured by forced repetition of acts of courage. A man is no bigger than the things which he allows to annoy him. Another weakness found in altogether too many people is the habit of measuring everything and everyone by their own impressions and beliefs. One of the most common causes of failure is the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Every person is guilty of this mistake at one time or another. If you are influenced by the opinions of others, you will have no desire of your own. Who told you it couldn't be done? And what great achievement has he to his credit that entitles him to use the word impossible so freely? One of the main weaknesses of mankind is the average man's familiarity with the word impossible. He knows all the rules which will not work. He knows all the things which cannot be done. Knowledge has no value except that which can be gained from its application toward some worthy end. If we sow the seeds of hatred and envy and discouragement in others, we in turn develop these qualities in ourselves. Faith is the only known antidote for failure. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand. Work with whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Children are sent to school to make credits and to learn how to memorize, not to learn what they want of life. If you do not see great riches in your imagination, you will never see them in your bank balance. Desire backed by faith pushed reason aside and inspired me to carry on. Employers who understand human nature get the best there is in men, not by criticism, but by constructive suggestion. Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. You can start right where you stand and apply the habit of going the extra mile by rendering more service and better service than you are now being paid for. If life hands you a lemon, don't complain, but instead, make lemonade to sell those who are thirsty from complaining. If you know your own mind, you know enough to keep it always positive. You are the master of your own faith, the captain of your soul. Faith is the eternal elixir which gives life, power, and action to the impulse of thought. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way.